Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Erica and I'm so glad that you were here for today's video because it is time for another crafting tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make your very own cow print door signs. I made mine for my own front door, but you could certainly make these to sell. So if you're ready to see how I made this, then keep watching. Alright y'all, so for this craft you're going to need a wooden round. I got mine in a pack off of Amazon. Now mine are super thin. I would probably get the ones that are a little bit thicker, but because I'm making this for myself, I don't really care. You're also going to need some white acrylic paint, a paintbrush, any other color of acrylic paint you want. I am using Apple Barrel in the shade Laguna, such a pretty color. And then we're also going to be using some white opal iridescent fine glitter and some Rust-Oleum clear gloss spray paint and some shade of brown alcohol ink. I'm doing this lighter shade of brown today. This is the Jim Holtz brand and this is in the shade Caramel. And we're also going to be using our Cricut mat and some vinyl. All right, y'all, I am so stoked to jump into this craft, so let's go ahead and get started. So first I'm gonna paint the whole round white. Alright guys, so now that we are done with this first coat, we're going to let that completely dry before we come back and apply a second coat of white paint. So our sign is completely dry, so we're going to go ahead and add our second coat of white paint. Alright guys, and once again, we're going to let this completely dry. So I have a blank new canvas open on Cricut Design Space, so I'm just going to hit text, and I already have the font that I want selected. It's called Patched. And I'm gonna type howdy, and I'm gonna change this to 9 inches wide. So I'm just gonna hit make it. All right, so I got my vinyl on my mat and I'm just gonna cut it down to size using my little rotary cutter. So now that I've weeded out my vinyl and I got my transfer tape on, now we are ready to put this on our sign. And since I don't have any painter's tape on hand, but I have a ton of this pretty cheap transfer tape, I'm gonna go ahead and put that on my sign instead of painter's tape. So I'm just kind of eyeing this. All right, so now that we've put that transfer tape on, now we're gonna put on our vinyl. I'm just kind of eyeing it and centering it up. And I am putting it on the lower part of this top half because I am gonna decorate the top. So I'm just gonna lay down my vinyl. Now I'm gonna peel away that transfer tape. And now I'm gonna take that Apple Barrel acrylic paint and I'm just gonna paint right over this vinyl on the top half of my sign. And I'm just doing a kind of thin coat, and I'm like really applying some pressure with this paintbrush because I want all of those lines. I want it to be like a really thin coat, and I want to see some of that white kind of peeking through. Okay, so you see how you see like the white lines kind of peeking through? I like that look, so that's what I'm going for. Now, before my paint dries, I'm gonna go ahead and peel up these letters. Because once it dries, it's a little bit harder to kind of peel up because the paint kind of sticks to it and you don't wanna chip it or anything. So I do it while it's wet. That's just my personal preference. You just gotta be really careful so that you don't get any paint on your white. All right, and now we can peel up that other piece of transfer tape. All right. right, and look how good that looks. So we're gonna let that completely dry before we're ready to move on to the next step. All right guys, now that the sign is completely dry, we are ready to move on to the next part. So just like before, I'm gonna be using my transfer tape and I'm gonna put a piece on the top half of the sign. And then we're gonna be relocating for the next step. Okay, now that we've sprayed the bottom half of that sign, we're just gonna sprinkle our white opal iridescent glitter all over, and then tap off the excess. Okay, so I'm gonna let this set for about 30 minutes or so, and then we're gonna take it back outside, give it another spray of the clear coat, and then come back in here and add another coat of glitter. And I'm not even gonna let this dry. I'm gonna go ahead and start applying my alcohol ink. So I'm gonna let this completely dry and then we will go out there and clear coat it. All right, y'all, so now that our sign is completely dry, I'm gonna go ahead and attach a little handle or hanger on the back with a staple gun, and then we can finish up decorating the front. And to decorate the front, I'm going to be using some spare eucalyptus faux little stems that I have, and I'm just gonna glue them on the top here. And then we're gonna be making a bow out of some ribbon that I found at the Dollar Tree that I thought was so cute. All right, so I just tied a regular simple bow because I thought that would be super cute with this sign. So I'm just going to hot glue it right over those eucalyptus leaves. All right guys, well there you have it. As always, I hope you enjoyed today's video as much as I did. If you did like it, please let me know by giving me a big thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop a comment down below. I would love to hear what you guys think. And if you're watching this video and you're not already subscribed to my channel, then please make sure to click that subscribe button down below so that you don't miss out on my future videos. I would greatly appreciate the follow. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.